Oh, yeah, try to Mr. Chin. Beat the system.
Oh, not like that. But you, me, we have agreement.
Yeah, and you know, keep your end of the bargain. So, yeah, me. Marks, done him.
Don't get tucked in, pussy.
Bitch, I got money now.
What up, everybody? It's the Chakra Doctor. Put your money where your mouth is. June 11, 2022, Houston, Texas. All-day healing event from 3 p.m. to 10 p.m. Private sessions, group sessions, positive food, positive music, positive people. The link is in the description of this video, and you can call the number in the flyer for more information.
My heart is strong and healthy. My heart is strong and healthy.
And I want everybody to go head over to grapicpicgmentations.com. The link will be in the description box and pinned in the comments. If you're looking for some cosmetics and you're also looking for some other different things, check out the website, check out our IG. All the links will be in the description box. Go support Graphic Pigmentations. I'm out. And for the whole month of June, I will have crack hair prices on the channel for promotion, $25. So if you're interested, please hit my email at patrock1982@gmail.com. Send the $25 to my PayPal or my Cash App. Links will be in the description box or pinned in the comments section. And I promote all businesses, all channels, everything. So if you're interested, please hit my email, patrock1982@gmail.com.
Because there's a bunch of devil workers in Hollywood. And there's a lot of black folks too. And they be throwing up them signs, you see them, this, that, all of them. Watch the rappers, watch them folks. It's scary. It's very scary. That devil is real.
Well, what is this?
Oh, the devil in this mess, yeah.
Because I closed this up. I thought this was rock on.
Be careful. No, the goat, be careful. They'll get you. Be careful.
Let me keep my hands down. And I was doing like this, like rock on. It's like, no.
No, watch them.
Tell them how long you been doing this. How long you been doing this, y'all?
You're a vet. You're not doing
No.
this shit. You're true to this shit.
See, the thing is, I've been taking my craft seriously for the past 8 months. But I've been rapping every nigga shit on the radio for the past 10 years. You know what I'm saying? I love music. And ever since I was 13, riding around and getting it. Yeah. I know every nigga song from the back. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my nigga Rick Ross.
And you got time. You've been doing it before the show.
Yeah, I been having money. The show just gave me fame, but I already had the motherfucking dollars. I been fucking with boss niggas out here in this motherfucking streets. Get that motherfucking money, nigga. Get that motherfucking money, nigga. Suck your dick, baby. I suck your dick. How you want me to do it? Hold up right quick. Hustle. Give me 1 second. Hold this phone, though. Hold this shit. I need you to look at me. Hold up.
Go. Shots.
A little Hennessy now.
Ain't nothing left.
Shout out to my nigga J. I heard when you get in the booth, you do it like I do it. You just rap. You go ahead. You do what you do. Fuck what they say. You speak to them. You talk to the people. You get high. I know you do.
What's the deal? It's the boy Dwayne McClain at Dwayne McClain TV. Back again with another video. Now, I know this video here is unexpected, but somebody hit me up. And they was like, man, do something on Joseline Hernandez. And I was like, man, that lady ain't down them boys, man. She just a crazy character doing wild stuff on TV. But I'm like, she might be down them boys knowing the fact she got her own show. And the Zeus Network, just alone, is something that I've been peeping and noticing how they're moving, especially how they're pushing the agenda, you know, the homosexuality agenda. You know, I feel like, you know, how can I put it that? Maybe they're just showing the lifestyles, but either way how it goes, they are really heavily pushing it. You know, they always got to show us as black men doing that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know, they do got a variety on all those shows. But the Zeus Network does like to show a bunch of ratchet stuff and showing African-Americans, people in our culture just act irrational. You know what I'm saying? I think they're doing that by design. They're using Joseline as a catalyst for that stuff. And I'm like, why they pick her? But I do think by the end of this video, y'all will probably agree with me that she did sip some get down juice. Now, we also, first thing we got to look at with Miss Hernandez, we got to look at this network she's, you know, tied to, the Zeus Network. Now, y'all can see there that Zeus, you know, used to be like a Greek god, you know what I'm saying? Zeus, got a lot of different symbolism behind it. We can break that down in a whole nother separate video. Main thing I want you guys to look at is the red background and also that lightning bolt. Now, that lightning bolt is supposed to represent a whole lot of different things. All right. They're supposed to represent Lucifer when he first came down. Basically, when he first came down to earth, it was a lightning bolt that happened. You know, whenever the powers that be, whatever happened back in the day, just know an entity came down, and it was a lightning bolt that happened. You know I had my views on religion and stuff. I said, oh, this stuff is, look, if you were a religion you prescribe to, just know I'm on your side, okay? I'm not against you. So if you're a Christian, I'm with you. Everything you're reading has legit is legit, but there's layers, okay? That's all I'm trying to get people to understand. All right. Now, hopping back onto this lightning bolt, the lightning bolt also is representation for the Nazi party, the Schutzstaffel. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but if you go on Google, I'm going to show you guys a screen recording that I did, that if you go type SS on Google, this is actually the first thing that pops up. Now, when you look at it, this is my screen recording right here. Now, if you look at it, I'm about to type in SS, all right? And when I go to hit enter, the first thing that pops up is something called the Schutzstaffel. And as you can see, the two S's looks like the lightning bolts that you see on Zeus, okay? Now, does the Nazi party have a control over the entertainment industry? I'm pretty sure there are some Nazis. I know we watched the movie Winter Soldier where they showed all the people who are down with Hydra secretly run all the politicians. I do think there is some type of Nazis or high-ranking people that are still affiliated with it that are still in the get down. But all in all, that Zeus network might not stand for the Nazis. Schutzstaffel SS. I just think it's weird when you type in SS that these little lightning bolts pop up. But I do think it's for the satanic lightning bolt. All right, now this right here is actually from the Satanic Church, and you can actually look this up, the Satan lightning bolt. And when you look it up, that it shows that this right here is actually associated with Satanism, you know what I'm saying? And this is actually new for me, you know what I'm saying? I don't think I ever Googled Satan lightning bolt and actually seeing that, hey, this is actually heavy associated with Satanic Church, Satanism. So when you see that lightning bolt, you see that SSC, any celebrity rocking it, just know that they're paying homage to their God. Like I'm telling y'all, there are a lot of devil worshipers in Hollywood, all right? Now, this right here is David Bowie rocking the lightning bolt. I don't know if y'all know this, but I'm a very big fan of David Bowie. The movie The Labyrinth was actually one of my childhood movies, and I know all those songs by heart from that movie. You know what I'm saying? If I ever go live one day, y'all want to see me act crazy, want to put a request in, I will sing all those songs for you. Lady Gaga also was really heavy with the lightning bolt as well, and she's very, very heavily down as far as the symbolism and the occult and stuff. And her video is going to be long. I don't know if y'all want to do a Lady Gaga video or something, but hey, man, we need content. I need to be on the internet for a while, but she was heavy into the lightning bolt symbolism. She's actually heavy in all the symbolism. Lady Gaga is down them boys. There's no way around it. You know what I'm saying? And I like to focus heavy on the symbolism on these videos so everybody can see the pattern. Not pattern. I can say pattern, but I like to say pattern. You know what I'm saying? That's how we do down here in the South, but we put our own little triangle stuff. Now, there's another artist who rocked the lightning bolt was Kesha. Kesha actually was all out down them boys. Like, there's no way around this stuff, especially the song Die Young. She's actually trying to get the frequency on the young people that want to die and not live out their lives. You know that, I don't know if anybody who's listening to this knows it, but you do the most in your 50s and 60s. So if anybody's listening to this video right now, you're young, you don't do shit in your 20s and 30s. You don't start really making real boss moves and getting your mind and your awakening until you're in your 40s, 50s, and 60s. Those are actually really your true golden years. I don't know if y'all know that, but you make the most money. But they want you to die young so you don't actually making any moves on the planet, okay? Now, Joseline Hernandez also tried to throw up the 666 hand sign on the sneak tip, and she didn't think Dwayne McClain was going to get it. But let me tell y'all something. I get all the symbolism. They can't pass nothing by me. And one thing that I've been noticing a lot is that they put the symbols on the sneak tip a lot in like cartoons and video games and magazines. Like it's everywhere if you just start just opening your eyes to this stuff. There's that stamp that know that these people run the world is everywhere, all over the place. Now, another part where Joseline checks off on the Illuminati checklist that she also had the blonde hair symbolism, okay? This is her and Stevie J. No, that's actually Faith Evans. No, Stevie J is a big time one. We're going to get to him in a little bit. But for this part of the video, we need to focus on the blonde hair. Now, if you're new to this type of content, the blonde hair is supposed to represent that the particular suspect or puppet has gone through their training and their brainwashing, and they are at the level where they can come out and be in front of society. The blonde hair really is supposed to represent as a flag, or at least like as a post that, hey, We made it. I'm done with my training. I can be in society. I've been brainwashed. I'm a legit to be on camera to push her little agenda. Now, this is Joseline Hernandez with her other guy, Ballistic Beats. I got to look into him because she has a history of dating guys who are down with them boys. Now, Mr. Ballistic Beats also is running this sweater where he has the lightning bolts that we just talked about. And I just think it's weird that he has the lightning bolts and the skulls. You know, they love to put the symbolism on regular clothes. Like Rockaware, I don't know if y'all remember Rockaware. Rockaware had a time where they put like all the Illuminati symbols on all of their clothes, like the main Masonic signs. Thrasher's a big one, so please be careful rocking this stuff. Like I said, there might be somebody out there who's in the know who practices this type of witchcraft, and they might see you with those clothes, and they might just bump you, and they be saying a spell already, and that bump will end up putting that negative energy on you. Now you going home, and you wondering why you bumping your head, and your refrigerator broke. All right. Now, this is Joseline Hernandez with Mr. Stevie J, and you see Stevie J throwing up the devil horns. Now, the devil horns is a key identifier that somebody is down with them boys, especially when they throw this up heavily. We're at the point now, there's too much Illuminati stuff. Everybody knows that's the devil horns, everybody, okay? So there's no way around it. People say, well, we're going to throw up. But don't throw up anything, all right? You know, if you want to throw up the devil horns, cool, but it's a how often you do it. All right, that's a huge ass woman at the end. But here's Joseline Hernandez at the debut of her show throwing up the devil horns to her friends, and that's letting you know that, hey, Baphomet was the reason why she got this show. Lucy, she sacrificed it up, and the women actually have to do a lot more than the guys. Because, you know, women, you know, it's nothing for them to suck a dick, you know, they're women, you know what I'm saying? So sucking a dick might not be, they might have them go suck a horse dick. They like to degrade women to an all new low. Like the guys be getting fucked. Women have to do a lot. Like Cardi B probably had to fuck a dog or some shit and eat shit. And like they run them through the mud, you know. But anyways, let's move forward. Now, this is Joseline Hernandez. She took a picture doing the sun goddess worship, all right? Now, this right here is another one that you got to really pay close attention to if you're watching anything, if you're peeping out a celebrity or something. Like, hey, I want to know if my favorite celebrity's down them boys. Start looking to the Illuminati checklist. I'm like, hey, okay, that's checked off, checkboard pattern, okay? The sun goddess worship is a real big one because a lot of them worship, you know, the sun god. You know, there was a lot of sun worship, you know what I'm saying? A lot of the Masonic stuff goes back to that, you know. It can get deeper. I'll probably have to do a whole other video on the sun itself. Like I said, hey, I'm trying to get myself content. You got to keep recording. But there is a reason why we see so many different celebrities rocking the sun goddess worship, especially Beyonce. I know y'all going to be ready for me to do that Beyonce video. Let me know in the comment section if Dwayne needs to get off his shit and put out the Beyonce video because she's long overdue. I'll be trying to save the big ones. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you see here Lady Gaga again doing the sun goddess worship. Sun goddess worship is very, very prevalent in the industry because, like I said, they all are devil worshipers. They got to give the stamp. The reason why they rock all the symbolism is them paying homage. Hey, we give you life. You're going to represent us in these pictures. Y'all got to understand, like, hey, why does every celebrity take a picture like this? Every celebrity is just not normal, you know, at this point in time. You know what I'm saying? It's also representation. Hey, it's branding. Hey, we pay for everything, so you're going to brand all of our symbols. You know what I'm saying? It's branding. Like another part here, the one eye symbolism behind Joseline. You know, Joseline, she came out. Let the world know she's not a man, but she's going to world star being naked. But even still, she comes off very masculine. Just looking at her face, like Joseline, hey, all that makeup ain't healthy for you. You know what I'm saying? Like you got a strong ass chin, but the one eye symbolism right there is another one. Now here's a part of the video I want y'all to focus on where Joseline had early in her career on Love and Hip Hop. I think this is like her first season where she fought Stevie. She was actually wearing the checkerboard print pattern in this video. I'm like, yo, she actually had that on. And if you look, you see it there clear as day. Now, this right here is a key identifier that somebody's down with them. I think this is bigger than the devil horns, you know, because this pattern that's not a cool, dope pattern. When I see the chessboard pattern, I'm like, yo, I got to rock that to be fly today. Like, that's not something I'll look at and be like, yo, I need this on my floor right now. You know, for it to pop up in so many movies and so many shows and so many celebrities wearing it, it just comes off to me like, yeah, they're paying homage to them boys. Because I don't even see it that often in the regular world. Them Vans, everybody was rocking, even though there's a reason why they put on those Vans, because the Vans is ran by them boys as well. Those are played out now. You don't even see that many people rocking those Vans anymore, you know. But why do so many celebrities take a picture in that? You know, is it that fresh? Let me know in the comments. Is it that fly? Is the chessboard pattern that fly that you got to rock it, or all these people rocking it to let them know that, hey, we're stamped by them boys. The Masons run us. We're being controlled by the occult, and we're all puppets. All right, because there's no reason why this many celebrities are taking a picture in this one pattern. Like, no reason. It's not that fly. Nobody can say, oh, this costume, they want to work. No. If it's so fly, you have it in your closet right now, because everybody knows rappers sets a trend for how the black community want to roster clothes. Now this is Selena rocking this. I know a lot of my subs said Dwayne, she's was a man. That's just something we're gonna have to argue with. You know, like Selena was probably one of my first crushes growing up. So I'm like with Aaliyah, I'm okay to let Aaliyah go. Hey, that's a dude, but I'm gonna fight for Selena to the end. Yeah, nigga just don't want to accept it. You know what I'm saying? Niggas gonna fight for that. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But yeah, here's Joseline Hernandez rocking the leopard print pattern. Plus the blonde hair. Now, like I said, this is proof that you're a beta sex kid. And when y'all see that, it lets them know that they went through the MK Ultra and they are to a point where they can get their mind split to be beta sex kids. And sometimes these celebrities don't have to even get their mind split. Just let you know, hey, I'm up for the fuckery. I got these leopard print on. If y'all want to call me up, the big guys want to call me up, go to the room, and they want to lick throw up out of a bowl, they'll do that. When these people call these celebrities, sometimes it's on sex, but these guys are so sick and twisted in the head that they don't even care about sex anymore. They want to degrade you to the lowest moment. They get off on power. So when these women rocking that beta sex kit, and these guys they might shove all types of wild, crazy shit in them. A lot of the women who are pornographic actresses, we don't know that we're looking at top level MK Ultra aspects. Y'all got to start thinking like, is money that big to allow this woman to get a bat shoved up her ass? Like, this is some wild shit on the pornographic sites. And I'm shocked there's not enough people out there protesting the pornography. Like, that's like a world nobody talks about. Like, they just let that shit slide. There's a whole bunch of stuff on the internet that kids are watching and viewing. And nobody's even paying attention to that shit. There's another part we need to look at. This is Joseline Hernandez with the big Jews. These are the guys who I was talking about. Her taking the picture with these guys, who knows who these dudes are. But these are the dudes who are sick twisted. These guys at the very top of the food chain, the flu game. We see these celebrities taking pictures with the flus, you know, hey, I'm plugged in. They are around these dudes and they're getting slutted out. That's just how it goes. When you get around these guys, are you going to fuck or not? If you don't fuck, they're not. It's a power thing. Hey, I want to have complete control. They be getting around. That's why y'all be thinking these little white dudes ain't popping them. But these are the dudes behind Joseline. These are the ones who's helped backing her. You know what I'm saying? But I had to put that in so y'all can know that, hey, the flus run everything. Now, here's another piece of information that I found that I really think you guys will like. It says Joseline Hernandez slammed for being a Satan worshiper following Santeria post. Now, people want to say Santeria is not, you know, involved with Satanism. You know, I have met people who practice that stuff. I wouldn't say it is, you know what I'm saying? But I think in the hip hop world or in the celebrity world, they use it for different reasons. I think this, in the lower level where we're at, is not looked upon that, because I know somebody in the comment section will say, hey, my grandmother practiced this. It's not bad, which I don't want to offend anybody, but I think in the other world, and I actually got some good receipts for this. There's actually an artist who I'm gonna show you guys an interview where he talks about the Santeria, and a lot of celebrities practice this stuff, and it's a form of, they use it as a form of witchcraft. And I actually found another video, I need to find it for you, of what everybody in Atlanta worships. They actually do a form of this religion. So you can take stuff and twist it. You know what I'm saying? If you wanted to take say somebody being a Muslim, I'm pretty sure there's like somebody who's a Muslim, but they can probably take those teachings and turn them negative. You know what I'm saying? But I know the Santeria is one that they use as their form of getting in contact with the other spirit world. Like, they do a lot of sacrificing and stuff. It gets really deep, you know what I'm saying? And when I was reading about this whole Santeria thing, and there was a reason why when they seen this picture of her that they associated it with Satanism, you know what I'm saying? Because I really think these religions are not all of them, but some of them are connected to those different entities and those different teachings, you know what I'm saying? But let's read what the article had to say. It says, Saint Mercedes is a mass for Abatala Santeria Dambala Vudan, the follower wrote. Slavers used white Catholic saints to secretly worship our true native Yoruba religion under the nose of the slave master. So Joseline is not worshiping this white image, but it is synchronized saint that was used. Please research the history of African diaspora before jumping to conclusions. That's basically them defending her, you know, being in front of the saint or that image, whatever you want to call it. Now, I'm about to show you guys a clip of the interview with Bamboo. I suggest everybody watch this interview. I will do my due diligence this time and put the link to the interview in the comment section so we all can watch it. And I need to do a live reaction with y'all so we all can watch it together, because this is actually from an African artist who was in the industry talking about this stuff. And there's a part in this clip I'm going to show you where he talks about the Santeria and how they use it to sell their souls. So y'all peep this video. I hope I don't get flagged.
And she was like, I know why you haven't blown up yet. You're not a part of the brotherhood. So she took me to a Santeria priest so that I can be initiated into the brotherhood. And after that, you know, you really blow up. And Santeria is big in music business in America. I mean, there's big names in Santeria. There's, Jennifer Lopez, her ex-husband. I mean, there's big names in Santeria. And Satanism, generally, if you look behind the scenes in celebrityhood, there's big Satanists. You know what I mean?
When you say Santeria, what do you mean by Santeria? What's Santeria?
Santeria is it's a form of witchcraft. It's just a form of witchcraft. Hell has many entrances, many different religions, many different ways that you can sell your soul, or many different ways to compromise. That's why in Christianity they say there's only one way, through Jesus Christ. But to hell there are many entrances. There's only one entrance to heaven, and that's Jesus. But hell has very many entrances. So Santeria is just one of them. The music industry is another one. The entertainment industry is another entrance. There's so many different entrances. There's banking, there's military, there's all kinds of different entrances into hell. But there's only one way into heaven.
I want us to go back in detail.
Yeah.
This lady who introduced you to this person that you call the Santeria, who is probably, as you say,
he's a priest.
This is a priest, witchcraft priest.
Yeah.
What exactly happened? Narrate to us the story of that day.
Okay. So we were living in Brooklyn, New York at the time. And she takes me to his shop. Now, the shops in New York, they call them bodegas. So she takes me to his bodega. And he's got all kinds of things in his shop. Candles. I saw candles with different pictures of saints, Saint Peter and Saint Paul and Saint Mary and all of these different saints, which we're not supposed to be doing anyway. We're not supposed to be praying through saints. You pray directly to the Father in the name of Jesus. But now there are different saints and different candles for money, candles for dreams, candles for love and romance.
Gotta love that interview. I really, really love that interview. It's probably one of the ones that opened up my eyes a lot just watching the interview, and he talks a lot about that stuff. I want to reach out to him, see if I can get an interview with him. That'd be amazing to talk to him about that. But anyways, I got some more receipts on this whole Santeria thing, and this is with J-Lo. I actually got a few stories on J-Lo that haven't put out yet about her sacrificing chickens, and she done this a lot. So J-Lo did a lot in her time to try to rise to fame. You look here from this article is Jennifer Lopez's supposed career secret is Santeria. This was on June 6, 2011. They published this for a reason. Put a whole 666 in your face. I don't know if you've seen it. June 6, 6th month of the year, the 6th, 442, 4 plus 2 is 6. So they'll do that on the sneak tip, all right? Sneak tip. Now let me read this part for you. Let me get my Morgan Freeman on. It says, next time you come across a dead chicken who seems to have meets its end in Santeria ritual, please remember that the chicken may have died for the sake of Jennifer Lopez's career. Yes, there's a crazy rumor being floated that Jennifer Lopez has a grandmother in Miami who harnesses the dark power of Santeria to benefit J-Lo's career and personal life. Of course, the source of this rumor is Claudia Vasquez, who just so happens to be dating Lopez's first husband, Onjanai Noah, who just so happens to be threatening to release a damaging personal tape of Lopez. But that right there is key fact right here. I love this part. But I actually had the information on this years ago about Jennifer Lopez sacrificing chickens. I know we've seen Azealia Banks talks about sacrificing chickens. She said real witches do real things. I might need to go ahead and just do this video on her. Like I said, man, we need content, man. Y'all put that stuff out there, man. Let me know in the comments this is what y'all want. But yeah, man, they're saying to sacrifice dead chickens for her career. Like I said, I'm not too familiar on Santeria. I don't want to step on anybody's fingertips or anything. I know people watch this content. And I seen somebody in my previous post where I said something about Santeria. But Santeria is supposed to be like Spanish voodoo. You got it's kind of like that, you know what I'm saying? But I need to educate myself a little bit more on that before I start talking too much. But from what I'm reading now and from what I'm concluding, that it's associated with speaking to dark forces on the other side. Now, moving forward with this, here's Joseline and Stevie J joining the Devil Horns. Joseline actually released a tweet about Stevie J being a devil worshiper. I don't know if y'all know about that, but there was actually a point where Joseline said that Stevie J is a devil worshiper and he's a bunch of all types of other stuff. And I think that she's actually telling the truth when I read that tweet, and I think she kind of just slipped up and said that, probably was her punishment, reason why she probably got to get off the show or whatever. But yeah, Stevie J's down the boys. We'll get to him later. But let's read what that tweet had to say. It said, listen, you're a mess, man, literally. I never asked for you anything. Stupid. Don't mind me, y'all. That was my Joseline Hernandez voice. I can't do that for the whole time. It says, DNA tests don't lie. You are a worthless son of a bitch. You know you are the daddy of this baby, but thank God you are disclaiming the baby. Good. We don't want your last name. Your family is sick. Your dad is a child molester, so are you. Won't you tell them that? Should I take a lie to take the test about that too? You worship the devil, not God. Should I tell them that too? You are the devil in disguise. Should I tell them that? You fantasize about sleeping with your own daughter. Should I tell them that? Should I take a lie to take the test on that too? Trust me and believe you. You will never see your kid. Trust me and believe. DNA don't lie. You will pay bad. You have destroyed yourself. You are weak. You're weak. You're a kid. You're an abuser. You're mad because I blocked you. Okay. And continues, says, and you can't get in contact with me. We just got picked up, Stevie and Joseline, so say goodbye to that. You're a sick-ass, snake-ass nigga. While you got everyone laughing, you will never meet your kid ever. You will go to your grave without seeing him. I'm glad your family is so cool with how you act. I don't want my baby around you devil worshippers. It's time for you to be exposed. Your last name ain't worth shit. Your family lives in the gutter, and that's where they will always be. Me and my baby and I will have a better life without you in it. Now go run along. Stop knocking on my door, calling me at 5 a.m. after you've been getting high all night. I love my baby, and we don't need you in our lives, especially if she's a girl. Sincerely, baby, you will never meet, but will always pay. Goodbye, bitch. Sounds like a very, very bitter woman, but I understand bitter women. I've dealt with that plenty of times. You know what I'm saying? I've dealt with women calling me, all types of shit. You're broke, you're this, you're that. But they've never out their mouths just say, hey, you're a devil worshiper. You know what I'm saying? You're a mama's boy. Stuff that I can be like, okay, I can see where they get that from. But they never came out and said that I'm a devil worshiper. What I'm trying to get at is when Joseline, even with her being her feelings, her saying he's a devil worshiper had to have came from somewhere. That's just not something you say out. It's just spilling out. You know what I'm saying? I think she knows he's a devil worshiper and she probably worships him too. But she probably wanted to, at the time, like I said, she's probably bitter and angry. But fellas, we all dealt with women yelling at us and calling us all type of name. Have they ever called you a devil worshiper? I think that stems from some deeper stuff. And I do think Stevie J is a devil worshiper. Now here's Stevie J rocking the Jewish star. Like I said, they put the symbolism on the clothes. I think Stevie been letting us know that he was down with the boys. He said when I heard he worked on Biggie's album, I was like, oh yeah, Stevie's been connected for a long time. And by the time y'all see this end of it, y'all gonna know who Stevie J is. I'm probably gonna end up cutting this half of the video off and making it his own independent video about Stevie J because Stevie J is down with them boys, most definitely. That's probably why he got around so many different artists back in the day, But the main thing I want you guys to look at is this image that I found of Stevie J throwing the Masonic hand sign. Now, when y'all see this picture right here, a celebrity doing this with their hands in the picture, they letting y'all know they got the get down juice. I'm about to show y'all a bunch of images of them doing that. So more content I need to do. I've been wanting to do Freemasonry and hip hop, But this hand sign right here, I still don't know the exact name of it. We're just gonna call it the pyramid, but way too many artists I have caught throwing his hand side up on the red carpet. They all let you know that, hey, we are part of a secret society. I'm plugged in, and Stevie J is no different. Look how many different artists I'm about to show you throwing this up. This is Nipsey Hussle. Another person who I need to do a video on. We need the content for the next 10 years. Dwayne trying to do this well into his 50s. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully I have the world changed by then. Here's The Rock. And I can't wait to do one on you, Dwayne, because you're making us look bad, Mr. Dwayne Johnson, being devil worshiper and shit, want to eat kids. I'm going to do a Rock video. Let me know what y'all want the most after watching this one, all right? Here he is again. The Rock thought he could slip by. I like, yeah, nigga. A regular person seeing this shit ain't gonna know what they're looking at. But yeah, you down with them boys, Rock. Oh, satanic ass. You was my favorite wrestler too, nigga. Here's Rick Ross fat ass throwing that hand sign. Rick Ross is really plugged in. If you haven't seen my Rick Ross breakdown, please go watch it. Probably one of the most funniest videos I ever put together. You know what I'm saying? Now, this right here is Mr. Kevin Samuels throwing up this hand sign. When I see him throwing up this hand sign, I'm like, yeah, Kevin Samuels plugged in. There's no reason why you're taking a picture like this. I just think you want to take a pose and all that, but they are letting you know that, hey, I'm down with the get down. This is your little TJ. I know it's TJ, but I like to call him TJ. Throwing that hand sign up. I use it for his breakdown as well. Him and Polo G are probably up and coming Freemasons. This right here is actually Lamar from BMF. When I seen this, I'm like, damn, my boy Lamar's down them boys. But yeah, Lamar's down them boys as well. It kind of hurt my feelings. I was a big fan of him. But I'm letting you guys know everybody's down with the get down. That's why it doesn't shock me when I come across these findings. So we got Michael Obama here as well throwing a hand sign. Y'all got to peep game why they show this shit on magazines. they'll let y'all know they're down with them boys, and the regular person will see this hand sign and be like, oh, thinking nothing of it. No, they let y'all know, hey, I'm plugged in. And there's also another Masonic hand sign where they do their hand on their chin like that. I used to think it's just a pose, we used to do in the 90s, but it's really alluding to something deeper. You guys be very amazed on the influence the Masons have had. Now, this is Stevie J in the back looking like a creep rocking the Masonic checkerboard print pattern, looking like a creep behind Mariah Carey. He probably got a piece of Mariah Carey. Stevie J done probably fucked everybody, male and female, man. But he's been a creep for a while. I ain't know he's been in the game this long. You know what I'm saying? And here he is with Faith Evans with the triangle on his shirt, just throwing on the shirt. And Faith, you've been looking bad since being with Stevie. She been trying to come back. That's why she got on stage and showed her pussy to everybody, you know what I'm saying? Showing that old Mitch. But yeah, here she is with Stevie J again, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, Stevie's been down the board. So when I seen Stevie hooking up with Joseline, I knew that this had to be some part of her getting into the mix. Now, the last part of the video, I want to just point out to that cross that they are showing. Like, if you look to the right of Joseline, you see the one-eye symbolism plus the cross. A lot of these companies, these red carpet events, be big-time occultic, satanic events. Y'all got to peep game, but that cross is the same cross that you see on the Douce bottle, which is Jay-Z on, so I wouldn't be shocked that he would put some type of symbolism on his bottle, okay? Why choose that one? And Douce is disgusting, all right? And that's actually called a Lorraine cross, and then it's also the Satanic cross, aka the Leviathan cross. It's not a coincidence that it looks exactly like that, the two double cross right there. So if you look at right there, the Leviathan cross, clear as day, same cross they use on the Douce. So the Douce bottle and that cross is very satanic. So, but alcohol is bad for you, period. Drink it responsibly, drink it in a comfortable area, but don't get hooked on that shit like I was. I was getting drunk every day at one point. I don't know if y'all knew this, but I was a crazy alcoholic. I still drink a little bit now, but I had to take some time off. I'm actually quitting cold turkey again. So and it is easy to quit drinking for me because I don't really care for it. I just do it every once in a while, like I said. But yeah, that cross is heavily associated with Satanism. So when you see this stuff, they put these symbols everywhere, and these symbols actually generate certain energies. I hope you guys know that shit. So that's why they put it on these boxes and stuff and everything. These symbols generate energies. Our hand signs, y'all. We are in a game here on Earth that is very, very powerful, and we as human beings have powers to exalt energy out of certain things, our symbols, our words, our voices. So just be careful and cognizant of those things. All right, so it's going to conclude the video. I do think Joseline Hernandez down with the boys, and they're using her as a catalyst to help push the black ignorance and show us that black people are just as ignorant and slow on TV just as much as possible. You know what I'm saying? And they love to do that with us. Like I said, the Bowie, which is probably my next one, because that's the one I'm far above my heart is telling me to make, the Bowie video, because they are our biggest enemy. Probably I might just do a discussion video about that one. But the Bowie, these people will sacrifice dignity and our people for the greater good, because they feel not the greater good, but for their greater agenda, because they are brainwashed. This is the right thing to do. So even if it is make sure black people look as crazy as possible, it's all about creating chaos. And y'all people understand, without black people, the world is boring, but they need us to be that way to keep shit chaotic, because they got to keep us at a low frequency. If we're not at a low frequency, they can't push half their agendas. They love to use the race agenda and all this other stuff. And they need us to be poor. Somebody has to be poor for this stuff to work. You guys got to really, really go read psychologist books and read how they do social engineering. I read a lot of that stuff, and I read it, and I understand that they need black people at a low vibrating, poor frequency to help push a lot of these agendas that they push, because without it, they wouldn't work. They done tests before. The us being in the projects, they did that before. They knew if we put people in a low-income area, they'll be in gangs and causes violence. So they knew that, and they need the drugs to be pushed. They love poor people. They need us to stay poor, for real. So that's why in high school, we don't learn about credit. In high school, we don't learn how to make money. They need us to stay poor, and let me tell you guys something, making $100,000 a year is, you're still considered poor. I hate to say it. They don't want everybody being millionaires, you know what I'm saying? Even billionaires. They need us, they need poor people so we can keep pushing our chaotic agenda and controlling the world. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's going to conclude the video, man. Let me know what y'all want me to see. And on this video alone, I know I said we're going to do the Beyonce, The Rock, the Sun Moon video. I still got to do my Saturn video. I forgot to put that together. But hey, man, we're going to keep rocking and keep pushing, man. It's boy Dwayne McClain and Dwayne McClain TV. And if y'all don't think Joseline Hernandez down the boys, you're crazy. You're crazy. Joseline Hernandez is down them boys, most definitely. All right. So y'all be blessed. Y'all be safe. And please understand this. Everything's going to be okay. Stop worrying. Love yourself. I'm out.